this later on Twitch. Just again to reiterate, you may have missed the announcement.
Yeah.
We will, going into the new year.
I got to stop you already. How are you going to miss the announcement? It's all you've been talking about. All you've been talking about, crying about all week. I guarantee you everybody knows that you are struggling financially, Lono.
You'll be doing all of the content on YouTube with the exception of special events and gameplay that I'll
Oh, yeah. So... yeah, like I said, he's off of Twitch. If you're only going to put gameplay over there, then it looks like there's not going to be any content on Twitch.
happily stream on Twitch. I know some of you like to use your primes over there. Some of you like to support over there. And I greatly appreciate everybody that's done that. We have just discovered that it's been probably more harmful than helpful to send a lot of our audience over there.
Excuses.
And YouTube is in not great shape because of that. And that's not the only reason, really.
Yeah.
So just,
yeah. You're just blaming it on that, right? He's just blaming it on the fact that he's got people on Twitch after he cried and begged to get his Twitch account back, got the shit back. And now it's the reason why he's in financial hot water, right?
The too long didn't read. YouTube made a bunch of changes this year that really, really worked against our model of members' content and things like that. And so we're trying to fix that. We're trying to make adjustments and changes into how we do content, and we feel like it's helped, but it's going to be a slow process.
Yeah. All you've been doing is just begging, right? That's your excuse. Yes, exactly. Just make better content, right? Exactly. If he stopped shopping at Hot Topic, that would save a ton. Oh, well, just wait until you hear this shit that he says in this stream. And that's why I'm telling you, we got context.
Process. And we basically need folks to come back to YouTube, bring their support back to YouTube. If you've been gifting,
bring it back.
Doing memberships, doing tips and things like that, that is greatly appreciated. That certainly made this less painful than it would have been, given all the things that have kind of happened.
Yeah.
So we have it on good authority. They're trying to fix a lot of the things that have messed with us this year on the channel. They're auditing the channel on YouTube to try to get to the bottom of some of the problems. So, and we've made some of our own adjustments as well. Like we're tweaking things and looking at things. We're doing our due diligence as well. So if you're watching on Purple, we'll do morning coffee probably for like the duration of the year. And then once morning coffee is over, I'm going to ask you to come over to YouTube. So good morning to everybody.
Yeah, and don't forget to support.
Who's here.
Yeah, leave it to Lono to blame everyone but himself for him and his content. Yes, 1,000%. His hair started to look like something about Mary today.
We appreciate you so much.
You can tell. You can tell when he's got something going on by the status of his hair, right?
Supporting the channel.
Yeah, supporting it. Yeah,
here and watching and listening to you cover this yesterday. But will you still?
I mean, holy shit! What Dent's begging? I started this shit at 20 seconds. Dent's a whole lot of avoiding accountability for the status of his channel. A whole lot of cup shaking. I mean, what a start!
Get Prime sub if you don't stream over.
Wake up in the morning, he got begging on his mind. Right? Looking for some memberships and tips and all that. I mean, that's just what he's waking up. He got money on his mind.
There. We need Wishlist and Radar and games with Hilly. I'll bring back Wishlist and Radar next year. Right now, I'm spending a good portion of my afternoon on the phone with Creature, analyzing things and fixing things.
Oh, you niggas ain't doing shit.
Noon, on the phone with Creature, analyzing things and fixing things.
You niggas ain't doing Nathan, and that's who you need to let him go, right? You need to leave him in 2025.
We've got some work to do, and obviously,
yeah, a lot of work. When is he gonna start carrying his load? Pause.
You guys coming back to YouTube and working on the member count, that's the big kind of charge that I've kind of put before the audience is.
So you guys analyze some things. You and Creature put your heads together. Pause. Probably metaphorically and physically, right? You guys got together, and your solution was, we're gonna put this on the members. Okay,
we've got to get the member count back to where it was, and then just maintain that, and then we're fine.
Then we're fine. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so we just gotta get you guys to become members, and then we're fine.
Massive hit because of me leaving for Thanksgiving, and then we're gonna bring Green Room back to YouTube as well. We're not doing members content on the channel, so the excitement around membership has just kind of died down.
Oh no. It's because, and I love that I finally get to use this soundbite. It's because
we need war.
It's because you've built your channel off of being a console warrior, PlayStation fanboy, and your boys need war, right?
Really, this week and
And they both decided begging was the answer. Yeah, it shows a lot about their character, doesn't it? Right? They put their heads together and they both came to the conclusion, "I'll just get up there and beg." Right? Shake that cup.
next week we need to like basically double what we do. So this hitting 500 is fabulous. Like that'll unlock.
Oh yeah,
tonight.
fabulous.
We really need
Oh, it's zesty. Listen to this.
what we do. So this hitting 500 is fabulous. Like that'll
Fabulous.
unlock tonight. We
Yes.
really need that to get well beyond that, and we need to try to do the same thing next week, which will go live.
I told you.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
I told you. Oh, no, okay, so he's going to go live Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Didn't I tell you guys I have to get you caught up on all the begging he did today? And I have to get you guys caught up so you guys know. Like I said, he'll be out here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, shaking that cup. I told you he'd be begging.
And then I'll probably take Thursday and Friday off. Well, I'll definitely take Thursday off. Friday, we'll do like a Friday night thing if you guys can go crazy and hit the stretch. But if we don't, that's fine. I'm just like putting it.
It's funny. Somebody commented on the video that I posted. I think was it yesterday or today? He was like, they commented. They were like, "Damn, he starts off his morning stream begging." They were like, "Damn, he starts begging before he's begging." Bro, he only speaks about donations. Where are we doing the shows, bro? You make plans and then execute, like literally.
Before the audience, like this is kind of where we are right now. This is what we need to focus on. And,
yeah. My member goal. Memberships.
We know detractors and
Oh, no. What did he just say? He's really DSP now. No way he just said the word. Did he just say the word or am I tripping?
and you know, we know detractors and liars will call it something different. But
begging. Yes, we'll call it begging. There it is, right? The Legend of Lono. He's been watching DSP, yes, and he related to him.
that's the level of transparency that I've always had with the audience. I saw looking at gaming social media. It's either incredibly toxic, grifting, or rage bait. Yeah, I barely even open Twitter on my phone anymore. I just it's why I do it in the afternoons when I'm here with you guys for Green Room because it's a
Yeah, then how do you get your news? Yeah, Heavy Rain, another PlayStation game. Hey, I actually enjoy that Heavy Rain shit. Ethan, right? Camera, sounds familiar. Did he give a certain ninja a game because of a camera? Oh yeah, he sure did quit on a certain game because of the camera. He rage quit it.
really fast way to see like what's going on in gaming news, but outside of that, I just don't check it.
Yeah, that's where you get your gaming news.
It's just a cesspool.
Aw.
You know, we've obviously had to deal with the whole folks just re-uploading huge portions of the broadcast, which should just be completely not allowed.
False. He posts your clip and he gives his reaction through the tweet, right? Yeet does it. A lot of channels do it. You're not the only person that it happens to, right? It happens all the time, and you're always going to seethe about Astro, but keep seething, keep coping.
It's not transformative. It's just content theft.
No, it's not, right? Negative. Doesn't work like that at all, right? He's giving his reaction. He's mad at Astro Cyborg. Yeah, he's giving his reaction through his post, right? And he's providing the clip for the context, and he's giving his reaction to it. A lot of people do that shit on Twitter, right? And it just keeps on happening, right?
Now, you want to clip 60 seconds or something, fine, but you know.
So now you want him to clip you out of context. But then you also get mad when he puts you in context. Okay.
20 minutes of a broadcast, like, okay. And then there's just, like, I made a post.
Hey, put it like this. And through Astro Cyborg, they may come and see the stupid shit that you say from the source.
Celebrating Coleco games with my kids. And somebody got on there and had something nasty to say about... I don't even know what they said. I read 3 words of it, could tell they were being a troll and a hater. They
Yeah, and you were just like, frick, dude.
Said something I could just tell. And I was like, this platform is just like a living, breathing hellscape.
Aww.
People are like, well, you know, just ignore it or mute it, or
yes.
You know, if you only click on certain things, you'll only see certain things.
Just ignore it.
I guess that's just as tiring. I feel like every time I open,
you're just a little snowflake.
My notifications, having to mute people that spew hate every single day. It's like, I don't know. I kind of want them to get their wish.
Yeah.
You know, run all decent, you know, moderate, you know, middle of the road people off the
But that's not you. You be on their console warring at like 8 a.m. in the morning.
Platform, and then you all can just have it. you trolls and you demons and you rage baiters, you can have it. You can enjoy it. Enjoy your Twitter blue money. Enjoy, $61.
Listen to this.
Money.
Because that's all that it's about to him. And listen to him flex about money like he's not up here begging. You don't get to talk about money, not the way you beg.
Enjoy your Twitter blue money. Enjoy, $61 a month. Because you can make people angry or steal content. Like, all right.
Yeah. Coping. Okay, well, you enjoy begging. Don't get mad. See, this is what I mean. You talking all this shit about Astro, right? But I've never seen Astro. I've never seen him crying like this, right? You know what I mean? And it's funny because you talk about people being toxic and rage baiting. Here's a tweet from you. I'm the only person who bookmarked this shit, right? But when fucking Porter Rock was up here saying, I think he did a little research on me and now realizes who the fuck I am. Yeah, bitch, I'm him. And this is when he was on some pussy shit, talking shit about Sir Bruvian because Sir Bruvian said that Game Pass helped him save money for his family and everything. And you niggas took that shit in a very immature way and twisted it and everything because you guys be on that lame shit because you like to dick ride PlayStation. And you were right there, front and center, saying, folding like a lawn chair. So miss me with that shit, right? Miss me 100% with this shit because you like this toxic shit. You seen all this toxic shit, and what'd you do? You comment under it, and of course you commented under this because Sir Bruvian bodied you, and you never responded. Never responded, right? Shout out to Brando of Doom. He said, I appreciate your late crackhead hour streams. Hey, I'm glad that you like it, right? I'm glad that we got some night owls, man. I'm telling you, man, you guys are amazing. Yesterday, not yesterday, I keep on saying yesterday, but like the other day, right? The other day when I had to stay up a little bit late to see the Jake Paul fight, man. When I went live and I seen all you guys live, man, I was like, well, it warmed my heart that we were able to get packed so late at night, man. For real, for real. Got an amazing audience full of night owls. We just on that vamp life.
Facebook's just as bad now. Yeah, I don't even use Facebook. I mean, I open it and go to my memories because I like to see videos and pictures of my kiddos because my wife was, very, very regularly posting pictures of the kiddos and stuff at that time. Stellar Blade was such a good game, easily my top 5 that year, but the discussion around it didn't help. Impossible to bring it up without people thinking I'm
now listen to this.
Lagooner. I mean, I got a lot of hate for saying people made the game awkward. You sound like you are a male feminist.
So people made the game awkward. Okay, explain.
I was like, y'all made the game awkward. Like, I'm a grown man, dude. I don't like saying, yeah, I'm playing a game, and the same game.
How did they make it awkward when literally they made their outfits that way? My boy said, what the fuck is 1151? Oh, God.
Is on Twitter with people, like, trying to angle the camera perfectly to see things. And, like,
aww,
that's so cringy, man. I don't know. I don't know what else to say.
No, this is cringy.
The lack of self-awareness and shame. It's like, you sound like you are a male feminist.
So what, he has like a problem with like upskirts or whatever? I mean, he sound like such a pussy, man. I mean, this is what I'm saying. Wait, Six. This grown man talking point is a DSP talking point. Yeah, I know. DSP hates vulgar games as well, right? But he has no problem when it's men doing that shit. This is literally a DSP talking point. Yeah, I know. Trust me, I know. DSP refuses to play Stellar Blade. Look at him, smiling ear to ear. He's DSP.
It's like, quit.
Yeah, the only way you think it's awkward is if you're ashamed of liking women. Yeah, I know. This is sad. Yeah, this is literally DSP. I know.
Gross, man.
Gross.
You can certainly be like, oh, she's hot, or you can make jokes about jiggle physics or whatever. But
oh, so we can only make jokes. Nah, nigga, we seen it all. And like I said, I had her in a little maid outfit. I had that ass out, right? We went and modded it, right? You guys are on PlayStation. You guys didn't have shit, right? Lack of shame. Yeah, DSP angles the camera for men. He just doesn't like it women. Yeah, we've seen that shit plenty of times.
Like the clips and the screenshots.
Shout out to Night of Cypher. He says, I love vulgar games. I just don't mind the games that aren't. Fair enough, right? Fair enough. Like I said, I'm not saying all games have to be vulgar, but it's funny that when there is a game that's like that, this nigga wants to get up here and
you sound like you are a male feminist.
He's just a male feminist.
And the camera angle stuff, I was like, y'all need to stop this. You're making it weird. You're making it really, really weird. Oh man.
Oh, just look away.
Not bad. It's Friday. Got beer for later.
Yo, Silverwolf, you're a funny guy.
And I'm gonna make a ton of cookies. That's a good day. That is a good day. Do you?
Nah, no one's joking about jiggle physics besides the journalists that hate them. We appreciate the jiggle physics. Yeah, for sure.
Particularly like it.
Paul Tassi
when
and
my
them.
day is lined up with things that I'm really excited to do. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna work. I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna hang out with the kids.
Work? You mean beg, right? What work do you do, right? Let's put a pin in this. He's going to be talking about his work life and how he works hard, how it's what a real man does. Just wait, right? Spoiler alert.
You know, we're going to watch a movie, whatever. Stop it, mama. I'm going through 10,000 photos and 13 years of Facebook and Instagram photos to post to cloud and organize to print out for my future kids and then deleting all of social media. That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, he has a job. I know, right? Work.
It gives Goon Squad a new meaning.
Yeah, this is his job, by the way. Seething and malding over fucking jiggle physics and upskirts, I guess, of fucking a video game character.
Kind of makes the decision easier for me. It's like, I don't really know if I want to plant my flag over here.
Yeah, I guess, he had to cut off Twitch. They weren't pulling their weight. I mean, you guys can see right here from his elaborate member goal, 281 for YouTube, 16 from Twitch, right? That's just not going to cut it.
Doc Ren with 59 months. Thank you so much for your VIP.
It's business.
My friend, we're at 4:30 on the week. VIP. With that being said, my man Jom's renewing his VIP as well. Thank you.
Woo!
Thank you.
Yeah, big pause.
Stability and go back and cause the same issue all over again. The only way we'd ever be able to go back is we would have to be probably like triple our size that we are now. I'd have to be well into the 100,000 sub count.
Exactly, and that's not you, right? And to be honest, I don't think that's going to happen. And the same thing on YouTube. I know he's talking about Twitch, but this applies to YouTube, right? But you're not that size of a channel, so you just get up here and beg for sympathy from your audience.
I'd have to have triple the turnout every day.
Nope, not happening.
Still supporting both.
But anything's possible, right? Who knows, right?
Both. That's so kind, Narwaffle. Thank you over there.
Oh wait, what happened?
Still supporting both. That's so kind, Narwaffle. Thank you nice. Over there. Yanida did one as well over here. One for each. Thank you, boys. Appreciate it.
Yeah, one for each. Yeah.
We would just have to be so much bigger to not be bothered by this, Paul.
Yeah, pause.
We would have survived doing this, by the way.
Oh, by the way. Oh, yeah, we could have done it, by the way. Yeah. If we really wanted to, we could have survived it, by the way.
Did it at the perfect time. We did it in the middle of April, and then the excitement carried into May. And then as things would have settled and like YouTube would have been like, man, a lot of your people aren't here, June would have hit and we would have been fine. We would have been flooded with new people, big events, new subs, tons of gifteds.
But I thought you said this whole entire year your channel hasn't grown at all. It just came to a screeching halt, right? Shout out to Richard Omega. He says, not true. Look at Hat Guy. He has 100K and look at his membership goal. He barely reached it. Will not make a difference with Lono, especially when he's a certified low-cal, right? Hey, but when he pulls out that goddamn Akbach bad, right? We can't lie. His shit hit differently. His shit hit differently, right? He needs to tap back into that, right? I don't know what he's doing. You remember how, like, when he did the I tried to warn you and he was like, I've tried not to talk about Xbox, blah, 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 blah. Like, that was fucking Lono right there. When he said, I'm going to trust the word on the street, that was Lono, man, for real, for real.
June's always great for us. And largely that happened, but then...
But that is a great point, Richard Omega, right? He brought up that shit with Hat Guy. I'm glad you brought that up, right? Because I was saying he needs like 100,000. That is a great point, man. Shout out to fucking Richard Omega. Yo, he cooking.
We kept losing people. All those new people that subbed in June were unsubbing because they were getting hit with Morning Coffee and Green Room. And and you don't understand it. You're like, why is my homepage getting flooded with videos I can't watch? Yeah. We didn't know that was happening.
You're paywalling your content, dude.
So we were basically driving away every new person that was meant to basically balance.
Oh, yeah. That's what drove them away.
Once out the loss. We were just driving them away.
Yeah, that's what did it.
We didn't know. We still are consistently dealing with that, and we're not sure why. We're not sure what the issue is. I can't really concern myself with it anymore. I just got to make the best content that I can and trust that it'll level out and fix itself.
Yeah, I think you should definitely...
we need war.
Like, everything he's describing about rallying the troops and we need to move everyone back from Twitch to YouTube just screams we are losing money because of Twitch's larger cut. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it's screaming. You know what I mean? And maybe he did shoot himself in the foot. I mean, when you rely on an algorithm, it's going to be difficult, right? That's why I don't know why he does this, right? Like he said it himself. He's not like a big channel. I don't know why he does it, but don't worry, he'll get further into this, of course, because this isn't the end of it. Yeah, DSP behavior. I did nothing wrong. I did everything correct. Yes.
Yeah, that's true, Feed on Lands. And if that's the case, if people are going to have to start tightening up and buttoning up, it's far better to be in one place.
Tightening up and buttoning
think
up.
About it. If a rising tide
yeah, cope sip
lifts all boats, but that works in reverse. If people are having to button up and save more, right?
Oh, so you do know that this is around the time where people have to save because they have to spend money on their family. Oh, I thought that you didn't know that, right? I thought this whole entire time, I'm like, maybe he just doesn't know that this is like around the holidays. People are spending money on Christmas presents, right? People are hard on money, right? People don't have a lot of cash to spend. I thought you just didn't know that. Oh, so you do know that. Okay, interesting.
Right? So then contributions on Twitch and YouTube are both going to go down.
Oh.
If everybody's in the same place and it starts to go down, it's not nearly as painful.
Yeah, because it's 70-30, dude.
If you slice off support, send it over to Twitch, that drops you. Then people have to save, and maybe we go into a worse recession. People start
yeah, it's time to get a job, 1,000%. He was hoping people would spend all their extra money on him. That's what it seems like.
Again, it goes down and down and down. Like it's a
sounds like a console fanboy. Better for games to be on one platform exclusively. Yeah, hey, that's what it seems like. It seems like he's saying, hey, all the people who spend money over on Twitch, spend your money on YouTube.
A lot easier for us as a community to link our
see, there you have it. I know, Delta. Yep, he literally said it.
An arm and say, hey man, times are tough. We're going to be okay if we're all in the same place. If we're divided, it just makes
now he's going to cap for streaming exclusivity. Reforge is a YouTube exclusive. Yes, McQuality. Like he is outright telling you, oh, listen, you haven't heard anything yet. Just wait to the end of this.
It worse. I got a Christmas bonus for the first time in 5 years, so you benefit now to Frickmas bonus.
Wow, listen to this shit.
It worse. I got a Christmas bonus for the first time in 5 years, so you benefit now to Frickmas bonus.
Hey,
that is so generous, Pork.
So generous, a Frickmas bonus.
Thank you.
He has a community that likes him, man.
Listen, in the future, when you guys want to do that, you want to do like really big tips and super chats, feel free to use the tip command. That way, like, yeah.
Yeah, just tip it, dude. Wow. So the guy gives him a tip, and the first thing he says is, hey, next time, just tip it to me so they don't get a cut. And then he does like the little point to his head. No.
That's another option, is all I'll say. There's rules in TOS here. I have to be careful.
Yeah, be careful.
If someone in chat would like to elaborate, I can't stop you from elaborating. But
yeah, it's a beg loophole.
Yeah. Because that's very, very generous, and super chats are amazing. And I always forget to set the stupid super chat goal.
Frick. We always forget the super chat goal. Right? Oh, God, yeah.
Heads up. The tip command won't work in members. We'll be in public here in just a second.
Yeah, straight out of the DSP rulebook, yes.
It won't. I can give it to you, but
Pause.
Hang on. Yeah, thank you, Zinthos.
Yeah, thank you. My boy Count Vladimir says, Lono, you would never survive engineering school, you clown.
I want y'all to support any way you want. Pork Pie has been ridiculously generous over the years. Like, his generosity is absurd. And that's why I want to make sure that that generosity is properly honored.
Yeah. That's why I want to make sure I get all that generosity, right? YouTube doesn't need a cut.
I always feel a little bit of a twinge when someone's that stinking generous, knowing...
Self-report, so he feels a twinge when he knows that YouTube's getting its cut.
About the split. I'm like, oh, I feel for you, not for me. It's like...
Oh, shut up. I feel for you, not for me. Oh, hush, nigga.
Yeah. I understand it on memberships. The 70-30 split on memberships, I'm totally okay with. On super...
no way we're about to have like a whole fucking discussion about the split on YouTube. This is insane, right? Yeah, Greed Goblin. It's insane.
Chats, I think it should be like a 90-10.
Yeah, he really is DSP in another skin. Even his face is becoming DSP. No shame.
Personally, that's my own personal
We'll put it like this. He needs that money. He really, really does. He needs that money.
belief. YouTube can do whatever they want with their platform. But like,
Yeah, yep.
I think the spirit of a super chat is different than gifteds. It's like gifteds, you're using this infrastructure and memberships and blah, blah, blah. If someone's like, oh, I would like to tip this person, I don't know. There's something about that bothers me.
Yeah, see? Talking about the splits. Yep, exactly. That's what I was trying to say. I was like, just wait. He's going to flat out say the quiet part out loud.
Like, I don't know. I feel like it should tell you. It should tell you right
Yeah, it should just do an audit, right? Yeah, so you don't have to do the audit.
then and there.
You got to get like DSP and start doing the audit and start doing the quick maths, dude.
When you're doing that, how much goes to the YouTuber? Like, I feel like that should be disclaimed to the user because that's significant. Someone's like, oh, I'm wanting to tip this.
I mean, what is he talking about? Greed is massively strong. I have no self-control. A famous DSP quote that memeology famously uses with DSP when greedy. Yes, exactly. Dude, nonstop BEGS. His old streams are BEG. Yes, man. Shout out to Minicana. Good to see you in here, brother. For real, for real. I mean, this dude is something else.
Guy, I didn't realize that, 30%'s, not even going to them. I feel like that should be something that you're informed of as the user because it's your money.
But I thought you couldn't inform him because of TOS. All that just went out the window.
That's where I come from on it. To me,
yeah, it's his money. He knows that YouTube's getting a cut, nigga. Like, come on now, buddy, right?
Come on, you should know this.
Seems like you're very upset that they're getting a cut when you're using their platform.
In this case, it's not about the $30. Like, I'm not over here like counting, nickels and pennies and be like,
oh yes. Nigga, that's exactly what you're doing.
Oh, that's $30. No. It's your money. You should be properly informed. Yeah, it's 70-30 on a super chat. I understand 70-30 on memberships because it's going into the infrastructure of YouTube and applying a membership that then has all sorts of logistics attached to it.
Wow.
Super chat? That's just you trying to give money to the YouTuber.
Yeah, hint. Yeah, do a 10.
Yeah. So you guys can feel free to...
Lono, you use YouTube. If you don't want YouTube getting its cut, make your own platform. Yeah, I know. This guy is insane. Yeah, what a clown. I know.
Let people know that in the future.
Oh, what? Wow. Say that again?
You guys can feel free to let people know that in the future.
They know that,
hey.
Lono.
Yeah,
let your friend know. Let your friend know that YouTube streamers only get, what, a 70-30 or whatever the fuck. I mean, dude, this is your problem.
I would never say... I would never turn it off and tell people not to. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, he signed up to it. Yeah, next level begging right here. I know.
Ridiculous. I would never do that. If that's how you want to support, if it's easier for you to do it that way, it's totally up to you and your prerogative. But given that it's your money, I think you should be properly informed of where
Yeah, why doesn't he just use Cash App then? Yeah, I know. Hint.
It's going and how it's getting there. I think that's how it should be.
He's still begging.
There was an infamous moment. I guess not infamous. There was a Twitch streamer who let it be
He's still going.
known they were on a flat fee contract for like an entire year.
Okay.
And the entire year they were on that flat fee contract, everybody that was super chatting them, tipping them, doing bits, doing subs and stuff.
Yeah, he is shaking that can, yes.
They weren't getting any money from it. The streamer was being paid a flat fee. So all of those tips and memberships and stuff were going to Twitch.
Oh no.
I was like,
oh no, and I know that just keeps you up at night. Oh no.
That's really unethical. Like, the users should have been informed about that. They should have known.
Someone sell him some money, please. So he shut the fuck up. Yeah, he needs some money. Yeah, that's so sad. I know.
I'm doing bits and I'm doing memberships, or in this case on Twitch, they're subs, and you're not getting money from it. You're getting a flat fee from Twitch. I was really upset when I saw that.
Yeah.
I was like, all those people were giving money under false pretenses. That's like,
oh
the
my god.
definition of
Yeah,
fraud.
yeah, and that upset you so much to see all those tips and just not going to the streamer.
I did not like that at all.
Yeah, not at all.
If you're on a flat fee contract on Twitch and someone's doing bits and they're gifting members and you don't see a dime from it, they should know that, because that's not what they think.
Yeah, it's not what they think.
Signed a contract, though, it probably had a lot of zeros on it.
Yeah, Cope Sip. Oh, this boy right now, all he knows is money, man.
If Twitch came to me this
Yeah.
would never happen. But if
Yeah.
they came to me,
Let's hear that again.
if Twitch came to me,
Yeah.
this would never happen.
Oh,
But
yeah,
if they
you're
came
right
to
about
me
that.
and they offered me a flat fee contract with a ton of zeros on it,
You'd probably take it.
I would have had to heavily consider that because that's
Shut your ass up, boy. If they threw some damn doubloons at you, nigga, you would take that shit immediately. You would jump out your skin at the opportunity. Boy, hush.
that can be, especially if they lock you in for like 3 years and you're guaranteed a nice steady income. That
Yeah, like a job. Right? That seems like what you've been loaning for, right? Shout out to Sponge Leader. He said, miss most of the stream because I'm streaming too. Oh, it's all good, my brother. I'm glad that you stopped by, man. Shout out to Sponge Leader, man. Sub to him, right? He be streaming and everything, man. Shout out to him, man, for real, for real. I appreciate it, Sponge. You're good, man. I understand.
can be really nice for a content creator, especially if it's got a lot of zeros, right?
Yeah.
You can set up your kids with
Yeah. Look at you. You're just licking your chops, thinking about all what you could do with that contract, right?
generational wealth if you
Yeah,
know
not the blooms. Yeah,
what
literally.
you're doing. Well, I would have struggled
He's talking about employment.
if I'm like, can I not tell my audience? If they'd have been like, no, you can't tell your audience. We still want them doing bits and subs.
Yeah.
I would have said no.
Yeah, because you would have broke the contract. You would have been like, hey, you guys, hint, hint. You would have been like, you would have been like, hint, hint. You would have been like, help. I'm not getting none of the money. Please hit my PayPal up. Venmo me. Cash App me, please.
No.
Yeah,
I'm like,
1-800 get a job,
I'm
Lono.
not doing that. I do not want my audience giving me money thinking that they're
Hey, shout out to Sponge Leader. He's currently streaming on Twitch playing Monster Hunter Wilds, right? That's my dog right there. Shout out to him.
giving me money when they're not. I have a serious problem that I never would have been okay with that. Thanks for the link. Straight tip for Lono family. That's very kind, Pork Pie. Guys, be sure to spread.
Oh, look at that. So after all that begging, and this is what I'm saying about this guy. After all that fucking begging, the Pork Pie guy sends him another tweet, what's it called? Tweet. Not tweet. Sends him another tip. Wow. Out of nowhere, right?
Thanks for the link. Straight tip for Lono family. That's very kind, Pork Pie. Guys, be sure to spread that message because a lot of people around the holidays like to send tips to their to the folks that they support, and that's something folks I think should be aware of. Because guys like Pork Pie, I mean, his support has just been absurd over the years, and I like to honor that. I don't like that being,
hint.
split apart. Thank you very much. He did $100 tip through
Wow. Listen to that again.
split apart. Thank you very much. He did $100 tip through PayPal.
Yeah,
Man,
all
that's
that
very,
begging.
very kind of you,
Yeah,
brother.
all that begging. He
I
got
don't
the
even
hint.
say anymore.
Don't worry.
It's
Yeah,
just-
just stop. Just fucking stop. Say thank you and just stop. Golly, this last 10, 15 minutes, all you've been talking about is money.
Some of you guys go above and beyond. You really, really do.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
you guys-
$100 hint. Yeah, don't out him. Yeah, why'd you out how much money he sent it?
On Twitch, I'm
Right.
gonna give you a link. All right. The stream on Twitch is going to end. We will be streaming on.
So I want you guys to know, like, he literally had total dent. So he literally just had like Porcupine. I think he sent like $100 in, right? So he literally, in the span of the 10 minutes he's been begging, he just received $200, right? Do you think he'd be satiated? Do you think it'd be enough for Lono, right? Or do you think he's gonna go right into the stream and start begging again? Which one do you guys think it is, right? What is the answer, right? That's the question, right?
Show up to these live streams and drop a link in our members only Discord for me to react to. We are no longer co-streaming on Twitch. I've been kind of booting up over there in the mornings just to let people know. We really do need to kind of bring the support back to YouTube. You probably have seen a lot of people talking about this. YouTube did a bunch of stuff this year with AI. It has really, really hurt this channel in particular, especially the members content. That was a big offer that we crafted over 3 years, and then they started like basically putting it in front of people that couldn't watch it, and it was
Mind you, this nigga just made like $200 5 minutes ago. This guy, look at the look on his face. He's just like, I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money, right? Discord is only $5 to get in, by the way. Yeah, exactly. So the people that pay to be a member for the morning stream give him $200 before his regular stream to ask for more. Hey, listen, that is true. If you know, I'm not against that, right? If they like his content, they want to support it, that's fine. What I'm talking about is how greedy this guy is, right? How he gets right back into begging. It's never enough, right? That's why he must just be bad with his money. That's my guess. I really think he's like full-blown DSP. We already know that he bought 2 PS5 Pros, right? One for his office, one for his living room. We know he's bought a lot of Nintendo Switch 2s and everything, and he's also going to reveal something else as well when he talks about his job and how he's the boss. So don't you guys worry. We're gonna come to some type of conclusion today.
It's frustrating, folks.
But I mean, let's just be honest. The main conclusion is he's a bum.
And they were unsubbing. Really big streamers like Moist Critical, or content creators like Moist Critical and Linus Tech Tips were like, hey,
yeah, people who can actually do content full time and not have to beg.
We can't do this content anymore. It's hurting our channel. It really hurt us because we spent.
And notice they didn't start live streaming, begging for memberships. Because they were actually at a point where they could go live, go full time with it without having to beg for money.
3 years kind of building that up. And so we're having to get a little bit more creative and offer things. We are going to be bringing members content back to the channel in January in the hopes that they fix this, and because we want to offer that extra content to the people that support directly. So if you've ever considered supporting directly, be sure to click join. Make sure you pick Member Plus.
Make sure you pick Member Plus, right? Why can't they just join as a member? This guy right here.
We do this full time. This is a fan-funded operation. We are not a very large channel,
and that's your fault. Not your audience fault, right? So you know you have no business doing this full time, right? But you're still just up here just shaking that cup, right? Maybe make good content and then focus on the extra content. Yeah, literally.
We've done that way. We've done it this way for like the last 3 or 4 years, completely.
Yeah, begging.
Funded basically by you guys. So.
And that's exactly what DSP says too, right? Crowdfunded and all this shit. Yeah, begging.
We will get into these stories momentarily. I'll just kind of bat the ball.
But Game Pass bad. Yeah.
All around with the audience here at the beginning of the stream. So make sure you guys are hitting the like button. There's a lot going on with the Larry in Studio situation, the Naughty Dog situation, Bungie with Marathon. Curious where you guys land on some of this. We can kind of discuss it. You also can submit questions in this intro portion of the stream about various stories and things going on. If you are a member, you can submit a question with the question command. Thank you, Top Shelf Gaming. Actually became a member right at the beginning of the stream. Was probably trying to get into
shout out to Top Shelf Gaming.
Morning coffee. That's a segment we do to start the day, and we are now at 4:34. We're trying to get to that 500 member count to unlock tonight, and then we'll have stretch goals as well to make me sing Christmas carols and dress up as Santa, and we appreciate you guys making all of this possible. And Terminal Stupidity, man, that's the name that I used to have to shout on the red.
Yeah, out of nowhere, a 20 bomb.
Regular gifting members gets us to 454, drops a 20 bomb to start things
20 bomb
off. And we already have people trying to summon the 50 bomb. My son
already trying to summon the 50 bomb.
Lovingly calls 50 bombs farty bombs.
It's 4 minutes and he's already talking about 50 bombs. Mind you, like I said, he just made $200 like 7 minutes ago. Oh, but go ahead, Lodo.
That's just what 10-year-olds do. So we have an emote for my son called Farty Bomb. Oh, yeah, that's also right.
Yeah, how cute and playful. 40 bomb, right? 50 bomb. Cute and playful. Ha, ha, ha.
We have the Woe, the Lono Woe.
Mandatory 50 bomb.
Chat is being flooded with memberships and generosity to weigh in on these various subjects or to submit a question. I'll give you kind of my 30,000 feet on these situations before we dive in and look at the articles and look at the content. And a 50 bomb comes in from Pork Pie. We have...
Wow, Pork Pie is on fire. So he also dropped a 50 bomb. Insane. Pork Pie literally is carrying this shit right now. I'm pretty... That's the guy in the earlier shit too, right? Crazy.
The goal. He's like, are we going to hit that goal? Am I going to have to help hit that goal? He asked that this morning. This guy has been...
Wow. Yes. Insane, right? Insane. It looks like he's going to have to carry the stream, right? And you should have some type of shame that this man is having to carry you like this.
So incredibly generous. He used the tip command. That's a great way to support as well. I know a lot of times this time...
And he also increased the membership to 750 instantly. Did he? Wow. I didn't even catch it. Oh, yes, he did. Wow. Holy shit. Yo, shout out to Sponge Leader, right? Can't send my link, but my Twitch is Dark Blade Slide. Damn, yo, you need to get in the Discord. I could have linked it for you, man. Shout out to Sponge Leader, though. Yes, check him out, man. That is my dog. He's out there playing Monster Hunter Wild. Shout out to him, right? Shout out to Sponge Leader. Shit, I'll even give him another Yodelehu. That's my dog right there. Look at this shit. It happened in the blink of an eye. You would have missed it. Look at this shit.
Articles and look at the content. And a 50 bomb comes in from Pork Pie.
And look how look how quick he bumps it up. Wow, like a magic. It's like a magic trick. Like you never even seen it go.
Nailed the goal. He's like, are we going to have to hit that goal?
Where's your 50 bumps? 6? No 50 bumps. We're good. We're fine. We are fine. We're okay. We are good.
Goal. Am I going to have to help hit that goal? He asked that this morning. This guy has been so incredibly generous. He used the tip command. That's a great way to support as well. I know a lot of times this time of year, folks are like, hey, I'd love to send a tip because it's Christmas. Be sure to use...
No, they're not, nigga. That's not the case. We literally just seen you at Morning Coffee talking about how it irks you because people just donate. Who's sitting here saying, hey, I want to send a tip? Pause, all right? Listen to this shit right here. One more time.
Folks are like, hey, I'd love to send a tip because it's Christmas. Be sure to use the tip command if you want to do that. That goes directly to me, and that is a very, very kind thing to do. You don't have to. The thing to do really every day is get here, hit like, lurk, and listen. The 3 L's of a live stream. Listen.
Then why do you be begging so much?
Listen, like, and lurk. We appreciate that so much. And be sure to...
You know what they say, actions speak louder than words, right?
Talk in chat to spam it up and celebrate the generosity already going on. And don't forget to hit the like button. We could get those first 100 likes very, very quickly. And a single gifted comes in from John, gets us 20 away from the next milestone. Every 25, I gift a member back.
Yeah, I gift a member back to us, right? To we
guys. Zubair says, hey,
to you guys.
Time to share all my secrets as no one can read chat. It weirdly feels like Monday.
This is how boring his shit is.
Having pork pie, that's right. And we're also doing a sale. A bunch of you took advantage of that this week. We have a bunch of coffee orders to fulfill. If you're trying to get
one gifted, that's it. Well, it's hard. Oh, and we got to shill out the coffee. Good shit.
A bunch of you took advantage of that this week. We have a bunch of coffee orders to fulfill. If you're trying to get last-minute stocking stuffers, our medium roast and light roast are on sale right now for $10.95.
Yeah, because nothing says a stocking stuffer like Reforge roast.
I forgot to open my coffee just now.
Yeah, just the coffee. Yeah, coffee sip.
And adding to the member train, Mike.
Yeah, so greedy. Whole streams are just begging. Oh, well, you know, it's around that time, right? He needs it.
Throws another one on the fire. Thank you so much, Mike.
Another one on the fire.
A member. Nice start, boys. We've only been live for about 6 minutes, and we already have almost...
only been live for like 6 minutes, and we're goddamn right.
Hello, I like money.
Great start.
100 likes, and you guys are going crazy on the memberships, getting us to 507.
Woo!
We have kind of brought...
It's around that time every time. Yeah, he's the next DSP.
The team home, as it were, and you guys in Terminal Stupidity wants to go to war, apparently, with Pork Pie with 220 bombs already. Terminal Stupidity.
And this is what I mean. His greed has no ends, right? So now he's trying to get them to do a dono war. Let's hear that one more time. I'm sorry.
With Pork Pie with 220 bombs already.
Wants to go to war with Pork Pie. Wow.
Terminal Stupidity's bringing the weight of his support to bear on the channel. This guy is a long time supporter, man. He's always come in with huge, generous support like that, and I greatly appreciate it, man. You've been here a long time. Gotta keep it up for a little.
Yeah, he's been funding you.
I appreciate that, Pork Pie. Thank you. I got you a Christmas present.
I thought his channel was about gaming, brother.
Come on, you should know this.
He does talk about gaming here and there, right? In the background, right? That's like the backdrop of all this. What is all this begging? Oh, well, the begging is just in the backdrop.
You're going to love it.
The gaming is the backdrop, right? 'Tis the season.
Just tell me where to send it. You can use the PO command. If you want to send things to me, I do have a PO box. We don't.
Oh, he's got a PO box. That's what's up.
The PO box or like the Amazon wish list that much.
Oh, he has an Amazon wish list. I've only seen like female streamers have that shit.
People used to use the Amazon wish list and like send the kids so many presents. I stopped mentioning it. One year, my daughter was like buried in presents.
Oh, wow.
Yes, we have those.
Hint. Who will YouTube compete with now that Twitch is gone? That's a great question. We'll find out.
The PO command is super easy. We've got a PO box, and people have sent gifts and kind things.
Six wishling never. You guys do not need to know what I be spending my money on. The gaming is just secondary, not the main reason of the live streams. Yes.
So one of you sent my kids a little.
You know, I am somewhat thinking about doing a PO box. I think that would be fun. But no, there will be no wish list. None.
Just stuffed box full of Pokemon cards the one year. It was ridiculous. My kids' Pokemon card collection, like overnight, they had.
Yeah, hint.
Yeah, the PO command, not the POO command. That's right. We don't have a poo command.
You should.
Smash like peep, says Joker Quinn. Thank you, Joker Quinn.
Yeah.
Out of all the subjects, I might start doing a poll on the channel the night before. I might start doing this the night before. Which of these stories interests you the most? And if you're
I can't even choose what to talk about. You know what they want.
We need war.
Right? Get in contact with Sigs. I'll tell you what to talk about, right? I'll tell you what they want to listen to, right? And you know what they want to listen to too. I don't know why you keep on playing like that's not the case, right? Okay, now listen to this. This is where the whole work day bullshit comes on. This is where now and this is perfect. Oh my god, this is beautiful. After all that begging, look at him talk about his work day.
Right here, the employees were instructed not to work more than 60 hours a week. I think this is the key point here. They were literally told, don't exceed 60 hours. Okay, brother, I work.
Hopefully his kids doesn't get any $100 cards because I'm sure Lono wouldn't sell them. Hint, A. Man, I love the hint. He is really DSP.
60 hours probably by Thursday every week. And yes, I'm self-employed.
Oh, listen to this shit.
They were literally told, don't exceed 60 hours. Okay, brother, I work 60 hours probably by Thursday every week. And yes,
you do not do any work. Stop it. Like, I mean, there may be people that you could somewhat consider work because they do research and everything. I mean, I guess you can somewhat do it with content creation, yada, 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 but not you. You don't get to say that. You don't get to say that. You just run with rumors. That's it. That's all that you do. All you do is spread misinformation. What work do you do? This is insane that you're comparing people who actually have a job, who have to go and punch the clock, compared to you. You're not punching a clock, right? Yeah, literally begging for 60 hours, right? This is crazy.
I'm self-employed, and yes, there's advantages to being self-employed, you know, and that can be spread out, and I can do it in different ways. But I'm hitting 60 hours.
Yeah, begging is not hard work, Lono. Yeah, all it does is it's just a bad look for your dignity, right? You know what I mean? That's all it is, right? But you don't have any of that left.
Thursday, okay? I feel sorry for those who need to work 60 hours a week as normal.
Look at this shit.
Don't feel sorry for... No.
We don't feel sorry for you. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, no, because you don't work for 60 hours, right? He works hard, spreading Reddit rumors and begging for member plus subs. It's very exhausting. Yeah, it must be. Shout out to Delta, man. We got Drake one. Don't exceed 60 hours doesn't necessarily mean they don't work more than 60 hours. Exactly.
It depends.
I just find it funny how he wants to compare what he's doing to that shit. Like, it's hilarious.
I probably clock 70 to 80 on a given week.
Get out of here.
And
on what clock?
I wouldn't want anybody feeling sorry for me. That's what the work requires.
Well, no one does. And what work? What work? You didn't even have a monologue. All you've done is just beg. I've literally, I've documented all the shit that you've done. What work? All you've done is just beg.
You know what I mean? It's what the work requires.
Begging.
Like, it also comes with benefits. Yesterday, I was able to stop working at 3:30, jump in the car, and go to the movies with my kiddos.
Oh. Interesting, right? And, you know, I'm not trying to be Mr. Professor Pocket Watch, right? But, I mean, holy, we're getting to DSP levels of oversharing, right? So you're sitting here talking about how you're in financial ruin and all this shit, right? But you're the boss. You were able just to cut the day halfway off, right? You were able to just wage quit, right? And then literally go into the movies. And I'm not gonna lie, the movies are expensive. I'm like, the last time me and my girl were about to go to the movies, when we seen the price of those tickets, she was like, can we just watch the movie on one of your websites? I said, yeah, we're going to pirate this shit. 1,000%, right? And that's when I knew she was a real one, for sure. But wow. I mean, holy self-report, right? So I guess, like I said, I think he just spends a lot of money. I think he just shill. He clocks in for begging and Clark's alpha begging to him. That's a job. Yeah, begging.
Because I'm the boss.
I'm the boss.
And I know you guys will say Madam's the boss.
Yeah, I can't afford the movies. Yeah, I'm in that boat too. Them shits are expensive. Yeah, better bring your own food for movies. Yeah, extremely expensive.
But I'm the boss. I can just be like, yeah, I'm out of here. Christmas Eve, I can work half.
Yeah, I'm the boss. Yeah, he needs a third PS5 Pro. So you hear this? He's the boss.
You know.
Wait, I thought the money was going into improving the channel. Why is the money going to the movies? Right? Great question. 6, he is self-employed. Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
down here in the basement at 7:30 every day. I'm upstairs around 6 or 6:30 every day. You know, that's what is that? That's an 11-hour workday.
11-hour workday.
What do you, you know? But you know, and that's just during.
Dude, you were sitting in your ass talking shit, and I can talk about it, right? Because I be doing damn near 4 or 5 hour streams. And we're both just up here talking shit, right? You're not working, nigga. Get the fuck out of here. Boy, you're sitting on your ass just yapping.
Day. I'm also
I will give you credit, though. You are an impressive yapper, right? I would never try to take that away from
working
you.
in the evening, like after dinner. I don't know. That to me, that's just what it requires. I'm just doing what's necessary. I'm not thinking about like. Now, it's definitely different when you work for yourself and you're an entrepreneur or you're self-employed or what
Yeah, a begapreneur.
have you. You don't log your hours. You just do what's required. Now, that's obviously a danger. You can overwork yourself. You can do too much. You can stretch yourself, and then you crash out and you burn out.
Dude, movie tickets are like 15 per person. A large combo is like 20. I'd rather invest in a big screen and a soundbar for my home. At least I can pause and take a piss. Yeah, that's what I've exactly. A nice projector and everything, some nice theater chairs and everything, 1,000%. And then if you know the right websites to go, you give it like a month and a half, 2 months, and the movie will come out. You'll be able to watch it at home. Right? But it goes back to, just how I interact with content, right? I'm not jumping out of my skin to go watch anything when it first comes out, right? I'm not getting hit over the fucking head, right? Shout out to Delta talking that shit, spitting facts, right? Being a bum and begging for 11 hours equals work. Am I getting this right? Yes, you are. And this is just the beginning, right?
People do all sorts of things when they do that to themselves. But like,
I must be old. Feel old because I prefer the theater experience. Hey, if I had the money, right? That's what I'm saying. Lono's the boss, right? If I had the money, don't get me wrong. Every blue moon, maybe, but it's definitely not some shit that I'm just doing leisurely, right? Hell no.
I don't really think of it in the realm of hours. I think about what's required. What do I need to do today? And
Yeah, go on Reddit and make a
I
thumbnail.
just do it.
Yeah, you're right about that. Beg.
This is something, that I've even been transparent about with you guys.
Yeah, transparent. Look, he's about to get into it. Yeah, you look and see how much money that you need, and then you make a member goal. And we documented you making the member goal, right? And how you positioned everything to make sure people know what you're going for, right? We know exactly what you're doing, especially now that the movies are showing up in your home a month after being in the theater. If you're a grown adult with a full-time job, by the time you get a chance to see it, it's out fully digitally. Exactly. All of this is facts, right? Theater is nice for the right movies. Today, movies suck. Yeah, the last movie that I seen in theaters was Fantastic Four. That shit was dope. But my sister just hooked me up for that shit, right? She was supposed to go with some guy, but he canceled on her, right? And he was like, oh, but you can keep the tickets, right? And I was like, hey, shout out to her, right? 6, not gonna lie, this is why I don't like streamers like Lono. They're so greedy. They don't deserve support. Hey, you know what they say? You gotta get it how you live. And he lives for money, right?
Guys, just this week, and why we're having to make changes and kind of bring everybody home to YouTube, and why we're fixating so much attention on memberships, because it's like when 6 hours of my day is dedicated to being live, that only works if it's got that direct support. Like
wow, listen to this begathon. Holy shit.
Live, that only works if it's got that direct support. Like, we are not at the volume like.
Can we make fun of 6 for saying theater? Yeah, I know, right? I be saying shit. I have a weird way of pronouncing certain things for sure. Yes.
Some creators are at that volume where they can stream for 6 hours and everything just happens automatically.
Yeah.
They just have people gifting, super chatting, and the ad revenue is just all there.
Yes, because they're a channel of that size and they have that type of support and they don't have to beg either. Right? I've noticed that the streamers who are very good, they don't have to beg, right? Because their content's good, they got to support. You're not at that point. And I've noticed the smaller channels who shouldn't be doing this full time, you can tell when they shouldn't be doing it full time because they're always up there shaking that cup, right? You know what I mean? Yeah, Avatar is great. Yeah, that was a good one to see as well.
I had a machine that was running like that 5 years ago.
Oh.
It got destroyed, and we've been rebuilding.
Oh,
but
let's hear that. I'm playing it back one more time, right? What happened? I've never heard about this. Have you ever brought this up before?
Running like that 5 years ago.
He says, listen to the shit.
Ad revenue is just all there. I had a machine that was running like that 5 years ago.
Oh, what happened?
Destroyed.
How did it get destroyed, dude? I don't think I've heard about this.
And we've been rebuilding. But
yeah, what happened, Lono?
I'm never thinking about like, oh, how many hours did I work this week?
Because you don't work.
It's just like, no, you just do.
Yeah, how much did you think about how much did we make from begging? All right, you think about Like you said, you talked about this in your last stream. You said all you do is look at the finances. If the finances is there, then you're good. That's literally what you said. You said, I look at the money. You said you could care less about the views or whatever. You said that's just going to fluctuate. You said you look at the
Money.
and you said if that's there, then everything's good.
You just do what's necessary.
5 years ago, what happened 5 years ago? Please tell us. I know. I'm wondering what he's talking about.
Required. Now, I can look back on the week and assess efficiency and say, okay, we're streaming 6 hours a day, and I'm doing this for this many hours a day. I'm recording or I'm sketching out, writing outlines, writing monologues.
Yeah, writing monologues, but you didn't have any monologues this week. So what did you do with all that extra time? And more importantly, here's the real question, right? Because we're kind of on you right now. Now's my time to send some strays, nigga. What the fuck does Creature do? Where does Creature equate in all of this, right? Because it seems like he doesn't do shit. Like I said, you need to let go of that bum.
Have you? Right? Like I'm doing all
Yeah, the begging monologues.
thing.
We haven't got a monologue in ages. I miss the monologues.
That's on you, though? I'm not sure what you're saying is on me.
Nigga. You having to beg for a living is on you, though, buddy. You're a man. That's what it's on you. Look at this
That's on
shit.
you, though? I'm not
Yes.
sure what you're saying is on me, though.
You
Very
begging.
different as a self-employed person. Like,
Yeah, your income.
I think when you're clocking in hours at a job, it's different.
Yeah.
Right? It's
No,
not
but you have a job.
because you're going into the office and you're there. You're not in your home. You can't like take a break. You can't like go lay down if you need to, you know, if you're tired or not feeling well. Like I generally don't do that. But like you can't do those things. You're in the office. Most people get caught up in the propaganda of more and more and over leverage and spend money they don't have. What are you guys talking about? You can also have a life and enjoy it instead of working yourself to death for nothing. I mean, it certainly depends on the line of work. Some people say, I'm going to burn myself to death for the next 5 years, and then I'm going to slow down. Commonly, they don't do that, but a lot of people will do that. They'll fall into that trap of like, well, I'll burn the candle at both ends for the next 3 to 5 years, and then I'll
Yeah, not you, though. You're leaving at 3 to go see some movies, right? Oversharing.
be able to coast.
No.
It
Yeah, just get a job,
generally
Lono.
doesn't work that way.
Yeah, it is different because it's work. Yeah, all the people giving you money is going through this, Lono. You literally.
Generally, the more you do, the more work is required to keep it going. In general, not all lines of work, but like I kept telling myself that, you know, oh, I'm gonna do this, and that.
It's all on him. He could get a job. He could tell his wife to go get a job. Damn, it's on him. He acts like he doesn't have options. Damn, right? I mean, I don't know what's going on with his family and everything. I mainly am just talking about him. He needs to get it together, right? But like I said, I believe in Lono. During tough times, that is when diamonds are formed under pressure, right? I think he'll bounce
And I'll
back.
be able to take it easy. Well, but then it opens up new opportunities, and then you're traveling more, and then you're getting more of this, and then more of that, and then to maintain, you got, you know, there's a lot.
Begging, right? Yeah, just a whole lot of begging, right? Whole lot of begging. All right, now listen to this shit right here, right? Because this continues, right? Astro tried to let his ass off the hook. Listen to this shit, right?
Tons of people were laid off and lost their jobs. You want a bellyache about some mandatory overtime? Jiminy Christmas, man, times are tough. There are worse things. There are worse things that could happen for you. Way worse things.
Oh, damn. Eastside Vandal said he said it publicly. Oh, shit.
And working at a prestigious, respected, successful development company, and they're like, we need you to come into the office a few more days a week, and we need you to put in at least 8 more hours a week. I'd be like, okay, I can do that. I can.
Yeah, this guy gets none of my sympathy. Yeah, literally. Siggs, Lono isn't getting a job because he's following DSP's footsteps. You should know this, literally. Crazy how his videos get a 3K plus video. Hey, I mean, shout out to him, man, right? I ain't mad at Lono, right? You know what I mean? He doing his thing, right? He got 3K views. Shout out to him, right? Frickmas Friday, he was able to hit the goal and felt the trolls, right? We get more content. It's a win-win.
Can do that. Now, obviously, again, we don't want that to be something that happens in perpetuity because it's bad for the employees and it's bad for the project. That's not happening. It's already over. I'm okay with some complaints. It's an imposition. The clutching of pearls is a bit much. I expect the complaint.
True.
You know what? Do it. You can say it sucks. It does suck. Going to the office more? Pfft, That sucks. Nobody wants to go into the office more. Working more
Yeah, especially not you.
hours? Yeah. That sucks. Nobody wants to work more. No one's like, dude, I'm dying to do more work, except for somebody who's like,
Yeah, especially not you.
compulsive workaholic that might need therapy. On average, no. Being forced to work more without extra pay, yeah, it sucks. Yeah. And then that's the end of the conversation. After that, you just got to get over it and
He doesn't even work. Oh, he's about to get into it. Yes, he does, right? For his business.
man, that's it. Sorry. You know?
Kissing that mic.
I have this conversation with my son regularly. He has to do his math work. And do you know what he
Ooh.
says? I don't want to do my math work. And I'm like, I understand that. You are allowed to not want to do it.
Yep.
You are not allowed to not do it.
W.
Totally allowed to be like, I don't want to do this. That's perfectly fine to feel that way. You must do it.
Dope.
I told him every day I do things I don't want to do. All the time. Like,
Begging.
do you think I want to get up really early in the morning and like make thumbnails? You think I'm like dying to do that every day? Like, yeah, dude, I can't wait, man. That alarm goes off at 6:30, brother. I just can't wait to make some
Oh, no. He has to wake up in the morning and make thumbnails. Oh, my God.
thumbnails. No. I'm like, all right. Roll out
Oh.
of bed, shower, make the coffee, make the breakfast, come
Yeah,
down.
make the coffee. Make
Like,
the
that's-
thumbnails.
I actually couch it as, being a man. I'm like, that's what being a man.
Yeah, being a man. Nothing says being a man like making a thumbnail. Yes, laziness at its finest. Yeah, nothing. I want you to play that back one more time, right? Listen to this guy.
Roll out of bed, shower, make the coffee, make the breakfast, come down, make the thumbnails.
Yeah,
Like
and
that-
we already know in the morning.
I like sausage in the morning.
Yeah, come downstairs and you make the sausage. And then you get ready for a day's worth of begging, right? And then you make a thumbnail.
I actually couch it as, being
a man.
I'm like, that's what
Yeah, here goes Jordan Peterson of Reforge, right? So he's done got a hold of some Jordan
being a
Peterson.
man is. You're doing what you don't want to do.
Yeah.
Like, you think dads every day are like, yeah, I can't wait to go, lay brick or tie.
Yeah, I don't think there's a lot of dads who complain about having to get up and make thumbnails. No way you're about to compare yourself to like construction workers. Nigga, hush. You get out of here, man. This is insane, right? I don't work no physical shit, right? I would hate to have a physical job. I'm just going to keep it 1,000. I am lazy, right? No way he's about to compare himself to niggas who do like hard labor.
or, run a forklift. You know what I mean?
Nigga, do you know what you mean?
Like, what do you call early? I'm not going to have a competition with you guys that think it's always about who works more or gets up early. Like, going to bed around midnight and getting up at 6:30. That's pretty early. Yeah.
Oh, no. There's men in the room, and you're talking about working hard, and they're just a little bit appalled, right? Everybody's a little bit appalled, nigga, because everybody knows all you do is just get up there and beg. Right? So how are you going to sit up here and talk about hard work, and then your hard work story is waking up in the morning making a fucking thumbnail so you can beg, right? Is he comparing his work to a blue-collar worker? Yes, that's exactly what he's doing, right? I manually offload boxes off a trailer truck. He don't know shit. That's what I'm saying. This is like, you're really stepping out of bounds, to be honest with you.
Here comes. Let me know the fact that you get up at 3 a.m. and your sleep schedule is that you blink and that you work 1,000 hours a week and you're always
Oh, so only you can complain or talk about the strenuousness or how hard it is for you to work your daily job. Only you can share that. Okay.
in the snow without
So this was just a pity party only for Lono. Okay.
shoes. I'm not going to have a competition with you about who gets up earlier and works harder. I don't care about that.
Yeah, because you're a bum and you don't work at all.
The point is, I tell him that all the time.
Isn't he using AI to make his thumbnails now? Hey, he should, right? Like I said, I've outsourced that fucking that thing over here, right? Get a lot of shit for it, but I don't give a fuck. Right? I've outsourced my thumbnails.
You are constantly going to have to do things you don't want to do. Like, that's just life, brother. That's life. And a 5 bomb comes in from Ristic.
Shout out to Sponge Leader. He says, we all know Lono can't play games. He really needs to remove that from his game. Yeah, literally. Shout out to Aztec Warrior. He says, I had to deal with loads of garbage and hazardous materials like needles and condoms in a public outlet mall. Damn. This is what he's complaining about? Yes. Hey, shout out to Aztec Warrior. Shout out to all the hard workers out there for real. Narcissism, 1,000%. I would 1,000% make thumbnails instead. Hey, I'm telling you, if this guy can make content, man, get on it, right? If he can do it, just don't get up here and... But you know what they say, right?
Come on, you should know this.
Somehow this bum doesn't know this, and he wants to complain about his work life.
5:46. I was joking around. No, I know, but that always happens.
Oh, but you were still getting butthurt, right?
That always happens. Don't.
Wow, Delta said, I had to work in sub-zero temperatures towing planes. Meanwhile, he's complaining about having to wake up, rummage up a half-assed thumbnail. Yes! And then get this, to talk about Reddit rumors. It'd be one thing if he actually talked about factual information. Then he runs with Reddit fucking rumors, right? And gets one guide. And he's a little guy. He doesn't have... and he's a little guy. He does anything he can not to work physically. Hey, listen, and as a 5'8" brother, I'm right there. I was not cut out for that shit, right? Shout out to DJ Berto Dose, right? Any work I'm doing is from the computer. DJ Berto Dose said 6. Does he really like sausage in the morning? Oh, yeah, you already know, right? We got to play that shit one time for the one time, right?
Now's the time to chill
Oh,
out.
my bad, right?
I like sausage in the morning.
Right, I'll play it one more time for the mess up,
I
right?
like sausage in the morning.
Shout out to DJ Bertos. I appreciate it. Making a thumbnail is the most work he does all day. Yeah, exactly. That and having to deal with the trolls.
Ever say
And begging, right?
that it's cold where you live, that it's hot where you live, or that you have to get up early, or that you're tired? There will be somebody that will pop up and be like, I'm more tired than you. Like every single time. Like, man, whew, I had to get up early today. I was up earlier than you. Like,
Please don't do that. Stop doing that. You don't look good. Quit putting the camera so close to your face.
every single time. They are waiting.
Well, here's the thing about it. Yeah, literally.
You sound like you are a male feminist.
Well, when you get up here and you want to pull out a fucking violin and talk about how you have to wake up in the morning to make thumbnails, yeah, there's going to be working people who are going to check you. You talk about all the time how you do this full time, right? It's just, I don't know, right? You literally talk about being fan funded. You beg all day. It's sad. Yes, Lono, but these people actually work. Like, how does he not understand this? This is the logician. Like, yeah, they're going to check your ass.
They are ready.
And to be honest with you, they have the right to do it, nigga, because they're funding your whole operation. Right? So watch your tone, right?
No. That they do more work than you, and they get less sleep than you, and they get up earlier than you, and it's
yeah, you just sit around on your ass and run with fucking misinformation.
colder where they live than where you live. You don't know cold, brother. It's like, okay. All right, let's all settle down. Let's all settle down. You don't know cold. I live in the Arctic. It's like, okay. I mean, all right. Well, no, I can't really.
Yeah, literally. I'm off to the coffin. Have a good night. Hey, peace out, Cage, right? Reforge put an all-nighter at a warehouse working a 12-hour shift, a.k.a. working at his house. What a fucking clown. 1,000%.
Compete with that. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what hot is. I live for, a summer on the sun. It's like, no one can compete with that, okay? There is always
Yeah, that is not the same, right? Let's settle down because he knows he's wrong. Yeah,
a
literally.
one-upper. They're always waiting. They're there. They're ready to go. Don't ever.
Yeah, because you've been begging and doing this full time for a minute, and there's always going to be people who actually work who say, "Oh, shut your ass up." Yeah, the cope laugh.
Don't ever try. Don't ever even try. Just as soon as they do it, be like, you're right. You're right. You work harder than me. You
Because they are right.
get up earlier than me, for sure.
Yes.
Good for you. Just give them the.
Yeah, sure, Jan. And it's not giving them, dude. You don't work.
Just give them the W and move on. Be like, I'll take the L. I'll take the L on that. You
Yeah, Lono, hold the L.
30's not early. You're right. You're up at 4 every day. I know. Whatever you.
Yeah, they do work. Yeah.
Just gray rock.
Yeah, weird. Yeah, cope sips and cope laugh. Yeah, weird. Weird.
I don't even know about gray rock. I just hand him the trophy. You win. You win. Good for you. My friends of mine, they can't.
My pops has driven trucks since he was 16 and he's 50 now. Reforge just boiling my blood. Hey, don't let him get mad, right? We just don't let him get you mad, right? We try to laugh at this goofball, right?
Conceive of my
But it is very triggering.
schedule. They don't understand it at all.
Yeah, your
They go
begging
to bed
schedule.
really early. they're in bed at like 10. The lights in their house are off at like 9 o'clock. Okay, they're in bed like 10. And they get like a full 8 hours of sleep.
Yeah, in a funny way. Okay, that's good, right?
You know, they're like 10 to 6.
Yeah,
And they-
yeah, they win because they work and he doesn't. Yes.
When they realize that, like, I'm going to bed like, you know, midnight, 12:30, and then I'm waking up, you know, 6 hours late, 5 hours later sometimes, 6 hours later. No, yeah, 6, sorry. I was up 5 hours this week because I had to take him to the airport. But to them, it's like insane. They're like, how do you do that?
6, are you clipping? Do you think I want to wake up early in the morning to make a thumbnail? I might. I got a couple of things I need to clip.
And I'm like, I don't know. I just do it. I don't. What do you mean?
Yeah,
How
I work on Alaskan crab boats. What do? I make thumbnails. Yeah, but he has to wake up at 6 and get out of bed.
do I do that?
He also has to rummage through Reddit.
I just do it. I don't know.
I just
how
do it.
I just do it.
Oh, you do a poor job, right? And you know how you do it. You're fan funded, right? By begging.
Hit like, chat. Yo, what's good, Behemoth? 10 p.m. is so late. It hurts my soul. I have another friend who's even more extreme than that. He's in bed, but around 8 p.m.
Pause.
9, and he's up at like 4 every day. And I'm just like, it's almost like you live in a different universe when you
Yeah,
do
to be fair, looking at Reddit would be fair. Yeah, true.
that. That's like you're like in a different universe. Like you're up before the birds are up. Like the birds are like, why are you awake?
Hey, and look at what time it is right now.
They're not even chirping yet.
Yep.
And you're up. You know what I mean? Good for you, man.
Night owls.
Good for you.
You know what they say? The early bird gets the worm. Yep. Yeah,
All right,
you're catching Z's thinking about how you're gonna beg,
We
right?
should move on to the next story. I think we that was a good discussion. That was
It was a terrible discussion. You really exposed yourself.
there's a lot there. There's a lot there to talk about. Appreciate you guys hitting the like button, doing the support and all of that. We're working on the Friday Frickmas stretch goal and get that sucker to 750.
One more time. Way to end it off, right? And then after all that, he ends it off with begging. Wow.
Stretch goal and get that sucker to 750.
Yeah.
And I got to sing Christmas carols tonight that I really don't want to do.
Wow. Yeah. Oh, wow. Then he's got to sing Christmas carols that he really doesn't want to do.
So I'm going to gladly not see that happen.
How long was he begging for? And now getting to the top is exactly. Now he's begging.
Let's jump to the Bungie one.